Okay, today we're going to be doing a quick trade recap on the trade that I took today. It was September 5th. This trade actually passed me my funded combine account. I was on a 50K with TopStep, and this was a trade that passed my account. So let's just jump right into it. So to start off, we're going to start with our bias on the day. So if we look here on the 15-minute, we can see that price during AM session actually took out a previous day high. So we were looking pretty bearish as well with all of our equal low targets. So our draw on liquidity was these equal lows, and we were bearish. We didn't trade till probably PM session around the last hour of market, a little bit before that actually. But looking at the 15-minute here, we see that from AM session we had this 15-minute breaker, which I have marked out right here, and we also had this big 15-minute fair value gap right here. Keep that small. And so if we scale down on the 3-minute here, we see here's lunch hour right here, our lunch high. This is our lunch high, and you can see price comes up and sweeps out our lunch high right here. So lunch high was swept. We reached all the way. After sweeping lunch high, we kind of just accumulated price right in here for a little bit. Then we formed this buy side liquidity, some equal highs are here, generating buy side. Quickly. This was during our macro as well, if I remember correctly. Or no, our macro was what pushed us higher. Accumulated down and pushed us higher. So this was about 2 o'clock here. 2 o'clock we accumulated pretty much for like the entire hour. And then right getting close to the end of 2 o'clock, we spiked up, manipulated these highs, tapping into our 15-minute breaker, tapping into this 15-minute fair value gap. Creating a market maker sell model. So the market maker sell model is taking out liquidity, tapping into a high time frame confluence. So we have 15-minute breaker, 15-minute fair value gap, and taking out buy side. So that's the start. So we're looking for some sort of inverse or some sort of fair value gap entry. So if we break it down here into a smaller time frame, we can see that we had this 3-minute inverse right here that I originally wanted it to trade off of. So I wanted price to actually run out of here really quickly and then come back and tap it before we went lower. But as you can see, price just ran all the way down, and if you notice, price ran all the way exactly to our standard deviation. That isn't it. That's on the 1 minute here. So if I slide over to the 1 minute, boom 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 right here, price ran all the way down to our 2 to 2.5 standard deviation range. So where's that at here? Good enough. Our standard deviation range. So we ran down 2.5. So we didn't with this like rundown here. We didn't take out any sort of liquidity. I still expected price to come back up and then eventually go lower, which you can see later in the day. We did get lower here, but it wasn't until after market closed, almost into Asian session. But we didn't take out any liquidity. So I expected price to still run lower. So I still had a bearish bias. I was looking for some sort of retrace up here. Pulled out our fib here. We're looking for some sort of OTE or premium retrace since we're looking for shorts. So right inside of our OTE, you can see right here we had this 5-minute SIBI right above our 3-minute inverse fair value gap, and I didn't honestly expect price to get all the way back up to the 3-minute. So I did have my order on this 5-minute fair value gap. So I took a short here as soon as we got back into this 5-minute, and I was protecting these highs right up here. It was about 25 handles, which is a $500 risk, which is 1% on a 50K, so that's exactly what I was looking for. And then I only needed to make 1% of my account. I was at 52,500, so I only needed 500 more to pass my account. So I just did a pretty simple 1-to-1 trade here, looking for a pretty easy 25 handles, $500 profit. So this was about what my trade was right here. I was out or somewhere around this area. But obviously you could have let price run all the way back down to the internal range lows right here for a 3.4 to 1 trade. Super good trade here. Honestly, I would have probably left a runner to come down all the way for these equal low targets. Also because it is in our 3.5 to 4 standard deviation range. But price obviously didn't get there until Asian session. So would have got stopped out and break even. But overall, just a super quick little 1-to-1 trade. Nothing special. We passed the funded account on it. So again, this is what our trade looked like. Quick run over of all the confluences one more time. Accumulation, manipulation into a 15-minute breaker, 15-minute fair value gap. 3-minute inverse fair value gap, 5-minute SIBI entry, targeting internal range liquidity. So easy market maker sell model. Obviously here's the buy side of our curve, and then coming up right here, boom, sell side of the curve. So I trade market maker buy and sell model. If you want to learn how to trade this model, I teach it in my Discord. Go to the link in my YouTube bio. You can get access to the Berdd House Discord for free. If you want access to our premium trading guides, they are $69.99. It is just a one-time payment, but I have so many testimonials of how good they are and how quickly they teach you how to trade my model. We are opening to mentorship students as well. If you join the server and open a ticket with our server, we will actually get you enrolled into a mentorship program to become a student. That is all I have, though, for the trading recap. I hope you guys learned something. Please like, subscribe, drop a comment what you want to see in the next video, and that's all I got. I'll see y'all.